What's up, everybody? How are we doing today? Whoop! What's up, y'all? Whoa, the cutoff. Hide it. Why is it there? Go away. Thank you. It really is like a classy bar vibe. Yeah, this song is a little, this song's a little crazy. It's a little different from the usual on the playlists. Oh, I can be like right there. That's cool. All right. How you guys doing? Another great day out here in the Rocket League verse. People are always happy all the time. Nothing ever to complain about in this community. Absolutely nothing but praise for the game and all the people within it. Yo, Mello over on YouTube. How you doing, man? Monarch over on Twitch. Puffin. Duckboy Lars. Great to see you early gangers. What's up? Spulak, Raka, QND, James. James, what's up, man? We got Evel, Harry Hardwan. The Jorby Pump is in tune with the beat. That's pretty cool. It's at the Jorby Pump is at a very popular range of BPM. So it kind of ends up fitting with a lot of things. Yo, what's up, Caraxes? How you doing? Idolizing, good to see you, man. I am doing pretty good today. It's a good day. We've got a little bit more on the schedule for today. I just realized the monitor's in the way here. There we go. On the schedule for today, we have Blue versus Orange, which we're about to open up the queue for. We're going to watch the semifinal between G2 and Gen G. Or not G2, G2 and SSG, excuse me. And we're going to watch it from Space Station's perspective. So that should be a fun time. And then after that, at 7:30 Eastern, 4:30 Pacific, we will be doing a 1v1 show match between Diaz from Complexity and Wisty from Crew. It'll just be a best of 5. So that should be pretty fun. We got a show match. A Brazilian one at that. It should be really fun. Diaz, right now sitting at the top of the 1v1 South American scene. Wisty been there for a long time, but Wisty has been looking really good on Crew. Crew doing well in the last event. We got to watch some South America this week, guys. There's too much. There's too much to watch and do. And we gotta watch all of it. Marvo, thank you so much for the tier 1 sub. And we got to do it quick because Europe and, Europe is this weekend. Bulby, you're ready to queue? Well, I'm about ready to open up the queue, which I will be doing here in about 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Queue! There you go. And we'll pop quickly. How's the day been for y'all so far? Hopefully it's been treating you good. For those of you on the East Coast, the day is either already over or about to end for you. For everybody else west of that, the day's not quite over for you, but I hope you're having a great day. So waiting on that first active match to populate, and we will begin. We have Not Ang Gladiator versus KO7 Indigo and Puffin. Also a reminder to you guys that we do have a new command, which is !sub Saturday. That'll tell you what mode we're playing this Saturday on Blue versus Orange. And if you want to participate in that, you have to make sure you're subscribed to the channel and connected to our Discord. All right, Puffin needs moved down. I think that's the first time someone had to relinquish the first match rights there. I am taking care of that right now. Roll. What's up, a lack of skill? Wait a minute. Oh! Oh, raw! You mean like raid? My brain thought that I was an L. Hootie Hoo. What's up, Hootie? Did you have a great stream, my dude? Guys, if you're not following Hootie Hoo, then you must not be paying attention. Because the guy puts out great streams, one of the most wholesome dudes I've ever met in my life, and he makes great content. I've enjoyed your community-voted RLCS top 5, Hootie. That's been super cool. I've loved seeing that from you after every tournament. And Hootie also runs a ton of 1v1 show matches lately, so definitely check out his content. Hootie's always online doing something. Stream was great. Glad to hear that, Hootie. Glad to hear that. For those of you that may have not been here before, what we do here is we're trying to do a lot of different stuff now. But we start with Blue versus Orange, which are just community games that you play and I cast over. All ranks, regions, platforms, welcome to play. If that sounds like something you want to do, consider joining the Discord using !Discord. And follow the instructions in the Start Here channel. You can figure out how to get queued and get registered. We're usually live with Blue versus Orange every Monday through Thursday starting from 3 p.m. Eastern. And we're adding more things to the schedule now that we're just trying to extend the stream. So we're finding new content. So we're going to be watching G2 versus Space Station later from Space Station's point of view. And then we have Diaz versus Wisty, actually, for a 1v1 show match. All right, I've finally moved the player down. Thank you, Hootie, for the raid. I appreciate that. Harry Hardwan, you're going to replace Puff and hit that ready button for me, please, and thank you. You have some fun with the highlights and enjoy showing some love to the players. Yeah, man, I think it's super cool. How's my day, Juice Lemons? My day is going good. BVO for 3 hours, Mimi. So, till 6 Eastern. And you can convert from there. Harry Hardwan is ready to go. I'm going to create the lobby. Or make sure we have all 6 players, actually. I see Not, KO7, Ang, Indigo, and I need Gladiator. I'm just going to assume you hit the ready button because you're always in the first lobby. Literally always. And if you're not here, then that's on me. Okay. Dude, I got my windows all in the wrong places right now. That really messes with your brain. When like you're so used to having your windows in a certain space, and then you're like, I need to find this information, and then your brain just freezes because it's just not in the spot that it was. All right, I found the info I needed. We're creating the lobby. All right, lobby's up. Forgot also we can be here. We can do this. That's maybe a little big. You know, like that. We'll see how it looks. All right. Got 5 players in here. Gladiator is in the lobby. So we guessed correctly. What's up, Dwarf Butt? Good to see you back. How are you? Maybe I'm stupid, but even though I'm registered, you can't queue because it keeps wanting you to register. Not sure what might be happening there. You'll have to give me a few to figure that one out. We got on the blue team, Not Champ 2, King Curtis Champ 2, and Gladiator Diamond 2. Harry Hardwan will score 8 seconds in, as looks like just a straight beat there. They gave up the ball. Harry Hardwan punished them. Harry Hardwan on the orange team coming in at Diamond 3. KO7, Champ 1, and Indigo, Champ 3. All of the information is in the channel where you hit the ready button. There's a bunch of info that's there. So read that, and that'll answer all your questions. So what are the kind of biggest stories out of all the players on the field? So you have Not, who joined us as a plat, and he's now Champ 2. He joined us the whole way back in September. And then we have KO7, who's been here for a while now. He comes in at Diamond, or he came in as a Diamond 3, but he's now a Champ 1. Biggest thing I remember from first seeing him is pretty good game sense. Not good game sense. While I do think he does have decent game sense, it's more so his awareness on ball that I think is a little higher than, your normal Diamond 3s when we first saw him. So not a surprise that he's Champ 1 now. Harry Hardwan, I believe, has kind of fluctuated in Diamond, but he's at the top of the Diamond ranks. Same with Gladiator. Gladiator has been playing for a bit in Blue versus Orange as KO7 picks up goal number 2. Cool. Just a lot of heavy touches and the miss right there. Definitely savable. Oh, that's right. Harry Hardwan started plat. Excuse me. He's now Diamond 3. My bad. No game audio. There you go. Let's have a tilt-free stream. Yes, this is the Tilt Recovery Center. If you lost a game of ranked and you're mad at your teammate, come here and relax and hang out. Talk with me. What games have you been playing lately? Chemo's been playing Sea of Thieves. I've been watching the Fallout show, which is actually very good. Surprisingly good. Has layers to it. Didn't expect the layers. It's like, can't remember the last video game adaptation that was actually good. Because, Fallout, the world of Fallout is cheesy. It has a certain cheesiness to it, right? That's part of the appeal. But there's also the apocalyptic elements to it. And they just nailed it. They just nailed the atmosphere. It feels like the game, but it also has really good story beats. So I'm impressed. No spoilers. We are not done watching. So far, Blue have been unable to break through. The rank split doesn't really lend an advantage to either team. 2 champs and a diamond. Everyone around the same rank, and the lobbies kind of played at the same pace. Everyone's been keeping up with the play. I think the biggest thing in this lobby is at the champ level, especially, is where you should really start being able to consistently take advantage of space and utilize your dodge efficiently. It's been in these lobbies especially when things get fast, you end up just wanting to slap the ball as hard as possible. Because it's also in Diamond and Champ where you start consistently being able to hit the ball hard. Because that's not something that was the easiest when you were down in plat. But you do see consistently at least touches with any amount of power starting in Diamond. And so now that you as a player are able to hit the ball that hard with consistency, you end up doing it all the time. And I do feel like that is a major factor of what keeps people in Champ, is the lack of awareness. So I do think awareness is a huge factor to you being able to rank up without your without really stellar mechanics. And I mean, even if you have stellar mechanics, there's a chance you're making it harder on yourself. And well, IVG is making it easier for 5 lucky viewers who just got gifted a sub. Yo, IVG, thank you so much. 121. That is crazy, man. Thank you. Thank you very much. Appreciate you, IVG. Also a daily driver here at Blue versus Orange. Orange will win the first lobby. But give it up for all 6 players. Teammates got a gifted sub. Let's go, dude. Let's go. Popping the next 6 players in the queue. All right, y'all, we have our next 6 players. I need Craterade, Cole, Mr. Mania, G-Wob, Monarch, and Maddie all to hit the ready button, and they have. So let's go ahead and create the lobby. Melody said SSG was so close. Sorry if I'm just catching that message if that was there for a bit. SSG were close. Problem is G2 stopped really making mistakes late in the... Or they started looking a lot better late in the series. You know, I think it's okay for G2 to be making a ton of crossbar hits as long as they never lose the ball. I feel like because their offense is so freaking oppressive that you're just going to have more crossbar hits. All right. Lobby is US East and up. Samuel, what's up, man? Good to see ya. We have a new SSL in this lobby. New BVO SSL. We're adding to their ranks every day. What's up, JLM? How you doing, man? All right, we got all 6 players in the lobby. Let's talk about them. Craterade, Champ 1. Idol, GC 1. And Mr. Mania, Champ 1. So a GC 1 and 2 Champ 1s on blue versus Monarch, Diamond 2. Matinho, SSL, and G-Wob, Diamond 1. So Matty coming in from Europe with pretty decent ping on a US East server. 116 isn't the best ping you'll see for an EU player, but it is one of the better ones for sure. Unless you're like on the edge of France, it'll be hard to get under 100 ping. I did see someone, I think, who was in the Netherlands who had like 90 ping on US East, which is kind of wild. But we welcome Matinho to Blue versus Orange. Hope you enjoy yourself in the lobby. So it's an SSL and 2 Diamonds versus 2 Champs and a GC. While the rank split is a little tighter here, on blue, Craterade Diamond, or not Diamond, Champ 1, Idol the GC. Now, Idol's job is going to be to make sure that he creates opportunities with the space that he's given. He's the player that should be able to do that, and he's got to help enable his Champ 1 teammates and give them space to work with. And that means identifying the space in front of you and taking control of it. Now, Idol at the start of this possession, you're not going to see it on the replay, but he had space, and he bombed the ball dead into Orange's corner. Now, when you have space, you have to take that space. if you want to make the plays. When you slap the ball away, you are hoping that the other team makes a mistake with the ball. Because if the other team is competent enough, they should be able to at least challenge you and stop what you were trying to do. But you gave up your free possession. And so you really got to be careful. They try to dunk this one in. It doesn't work. Now on Orange, it's still going to be a task. Now you have Monarch and GWAB. GWAB, actually, recently plat, ranking up to Diamond 1. Congratulations, GWAB. Not surprised considering the run he's had in Blue versus Orange lately. He's been able to actually produce. He's not able to get that read there. He's still climbing up them consistency ranks. Monarch mod of the channel. Been Diamond, but I know has been popping off today about how good he's feeling. So far, Orange have held on to the lead. So for the Diamonds, the SSL is definitely going to feel, probably won't feel too much more pressure. If you know who the GC is, you know, everyone can see the ranks of each other in the pregame lobbies, so there's no, there's no questions about the skill level of each player, so you'll know who you should challenge quickly. And that's kind of the goal for Blue, is whenever they see Matinho behind the ball, you got to challenge him. But you also got to make sure you're winning your other touches. GWAB ensures that they don't. Craterade just gets beyond the ball on the 50, and Idol's coming up with no boost. GWAB was driving full-fledged into that. Everyone felt panicked after that 50 came down. Craterade, he ended up overshooting the challenge, and that put everybody else in hurry-up mode. You know, effectively, it has been difficult for Blue to control the ball. Next time we see them with space, see what they do with it. We've seen Craterade control it when he's challenged. But Craterade only champ 1, so you can't expect him to get the perfect carries all the time. There's going to be some inconsistency there. But he comes back down and makes a nice double touch off the ground. Idol had to recorrect himself. Mr. Mania. Okay, catching the space ID. Exactly. He caught it with speed. Orange are coming back, and since they're going back a little farther, you take advantage of that space, change the speed of the play. That's where you can cause mistakes in the rotation for Orange. It was a good try there from Mr. Mania. Unfortunately, he couldn't bring the ball down enough, but the ideas were there. Nice job from Idol, swinging that ball across. This isn't over. Orange have let a few balls through. Craterade. We'll get it. Oh, we got a Rule 1 here. Monarch. No, how about that? That has got to be the most honorable and Rocket League patriotic thing I've ever seen. His nose isn't even locked, and he still holds it. Unfortunately, this does mean it is the SSL in a 2v2, and Matinho, the SSL, will take the third goal and likely put this one to bed. Craterade missing the 50, and the pop-up Idol just unable to get the grab. It was a great shot, though. That looked like a tough read. Had that kind of height, and it started the straight line right at the top. And Idol just couldn't get the read, couldn't get a hold of the read. A good try here. Good respect on Monarch for holding the Rule 1. Craterade tried to get it going, and it was a good game from all three players. An assist for Monarch. GWAB set it up earlier, but Monarch and GWAB were the ones that made a good play. So the Diamonds help the SSL take down the two champs in a GC. And Orange will take the game. Idol will pick up one goal for the road. Give it up for all 6 players.
Thanks.
Am I casting this weekend? No, I'm not casting this weekend. I'll be casting the next North American Regional.
Don't whip it!
We will not. All right, we have our next lobby ready. Oh, not ready, but our next 6 players ready. Mayo, Eden, Nugget, Bicho, Puffin, and Bulby. Hit that ready button for me, please, and thank you. Hey, Simply Riolu, thank you, man. It was great. It was great to cast again. You know, I felt my brain like state change, and it was like, oh, you know, I still got some work to do. You know, I've done a lot of solo casting over the last 6 months, so, or 8 months now. Sheesh. So readapting to consistently casting with someone else. I need to adjust some things, but I have full faith and full confidence that I'll come back and those adjustments will be made. So I'm excited for that. I have 6 players ready. We have 4 Europe players, so we will go to a Europe lobby. Creating the lobby now. Yeah, Monarch. I didn't think you. I didn't think you looked too bad in that lobby. And really, most times it could always be worse. All right, lobby's up. The response you got when the announcement was, I know. The amount of response that there has been. I'm extremely thankful for it. It was crazy. I still can't, like, I'm thinking about it because, like, I remember looking at it and just being like, and it just kept coming. It just kept coming, and I'm super grateful that so many people in the community wanted to share their love, and like it was felt. Like I felt it 100%. All right, we got all 6 players ready to go. Eden, Champ 2, Eden Levitsky. Mayo, GC1, and Enza, GC1s. 2 GC1s and a Champ 2. I believe Eden, that's a recent Champ 2 upgrade for him. I think he was Champ 2 before, but I know he was originally Champ 1. Well, Puffin, Diamond 3. Bulby, GC2, and Bicho, GC2. So you have 2 GC2s and a Diamond 3 on orange, and 2 GC1s and a Champ 2 on blue. Mayo finds the first goal. Well, I always think these lobbies are interesting because this is where your standard MMR balance might have some, might have some pint-sized holes in it. Because thinking about the gap between a Champ 2 and a Diamond 3 is not as great as the potential gap between a GC1 and a GC2. But in order to counterbalance the Champ 2 and the Diamond 3, because your third's MMR will average down your overall MMR quite a bit. And I think that's a totally valid way in Rocket League because it really is a weak link game. Even if you have a strong front too, it doesn't matter if there's still a weaker hole to poke through from the other team. And 2 GC1's still going to be competent. But it wasn't the GC1s who were going for that one. Do I like casting long overtime matches? I don't necessarily enjoy casting long overtime matches for its length, but a long overtime that's exciting is definitely really fun to cast, because I think you can have some long, boring overtimes, and you just kind of been waiting for something to happen, especially if there's not bigger stakes involved, like if it's not on land, and it's like game 1, and nobody's taking shots, and it's just like very grindy, attrition like 50-50 ball. Like those are, I like those for a different reason, because they're more challenging to cast. Because you really got to be more analyst than you do play-by-play, specifically in those situations. But that's what I was also doing, you know, this past weekend on Saturday was primarily in the analyst role, which I really like being able to kind of lean heavy that way because it does flex different brain muscles, and I think overall makes you a better caster. Doing a lot of this over the last 8 months has definitely upped it as well, and thanks to Johnny and Fear always asking me to like stream some of their 1v1 tournament matches that they put on. Also had a fair bit of those solo casting and team streams outside of Dignitas, like solo cast all of those. So I've gotten a lot of practice kind of playing both sides of the coin over the last year or so. But I'm hoping I can come back and be a little bit better on color, because I do think that there are some things I need to work on. You know, listening back to some of my commentary in the Cloud9 versus Snowmen series, there were times where I was trying to say something and I was unable to articulate the specific why in some things I was trying to say. And I think I know what I was trying to say in that moment, but just finding the way to articulate it concisely. It's definitely a little different than what I'm used to. But it still felt good overall. I think there were times where like I did have it and I did have the specific whys down and I was able to communicate it. So there is a lot of good there. I'm just a perfectionist. That ball's coming out and in. Nice work on the team play. Oh man, yeah, double commit's gonna kill you there no matter what happens on the back wall. Gotta hold down, gotta be aware who's going, who's not going. Oh, I see. All right, I got it, Monarch. Thank you for identifying. Yeah, guys, do your best to just stay in the Discord. If you want to hide it and mute it because you don't want to see it, do that. But if you leave the Discord, it breaks the bot when you try to rejoin and queue up. So if you think you're going to queue up and join in the future, just stay in the Discord and it'll make your life and my life a lot easier. And then you don't have to feel embarrassed when you come to me and be like, I'm trying to queue and it's not working. I'm sorry, streamer. Blue, hold down the line effectively here. It is the two GC1s and a champ that beat the two GC2s and the Diamond. But give it up for all 6 players in the lobby. And we are going to pop the next 6 players. All right, we have our next 6 players. Give me Yarosh, QND, Devexium, Mimi King, Profiler, and Ozclo. I have 4 of you ready right now. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 players already. Let's go ahead and create the lobby. All right, lobby is up. Do I prefer solo or duo casting? I think that I like both for different reasons. I would say it's a lot more work vocally to solo cast. And casting to me is can be more entertaining as a duo experience because you have someone to play off of. I think when you're casting with someone you have rapport with, who you've worked with before and you know how each other work, I really enjoy that. But I also just love stream of consciousness and just talking your guy's ear off the whole time and not having to worry about interrupting anybody or interjecting anybody else into the conversation. I just get to outlay all my thoughts to you. You and Leroy casted for the Out of Jorby boys? Really? I'm sure that was fun. Do USE servers? Oh, my bad. Hang on. Oopsies. Recreating the lobby in US East. I'll wait till everyone's out of the lobby. And as soon as I'm going to give it another 30 seconds here, and then I'll create the lobby just to make sure that we don't fully break it. That's where the whole top corner guy, bottom bar guy joke comes from. I see. I see. You think me and Spaceman have good chemistry? Spaceman and I have only really commentated a couple of times together. All right, lobby's up. One pairing I wish I had a lot more of when they were rotating me around was Achieves. Because Achieves was the guy I came up with. Like, we casted in the community together. And then obviously we casted Rival Series. I casted mostly with Unthink when Unthink was still a part of the team. But I would cast with Achieves on, like, CRL and stuff. But, like, during the first season of Rival Series, you know, we're doing it in Murdy's basement. And Achieves and I were, like, in the same room staying there. And, like, that's where we bonded. So Achieves is a very close friend. And every time I've casted with him, it's just been extremely natural. Like, him and Turtle are definitely the two guys I feel like I had the best rapport with. Corelli definitely has to be up there. We casted a lot together in 21-22. He's got to be in the same list as Achieves and Turtle. But those are the guys I just casted the most with before or after I casted with, like, James. You know, James and I got to develop a really, really solid chemistry, so I really enjoyed that. But I enjoy casting with everybody. There's only one caster in the RLCS internationally, including OCE and South America. There's only one caster I have not casted with, and that's Shogun. I have almost completed the complete RLCS caster circuit. But I've casted with Cole. I've casted with Stumpy. I had one. I'm pretty sure I had one cast with CJ last year, and then yeah, I cast with everyone on the North American side. Wave Punk I'm counting because we casted together during a team stream, so it was still an RLCS match. We casted together. Obviously, cast with Turtle, Achieves, Corelli. I have casted professional games with Spaceman. Casted with Lemon. I've casted with Herc. Definitely casted with Stacks. Casted with Daz. Casted with Johnny. Casted with Yummy. Casted with Chamako. I'm pretty sure that's everybody. Casted with Subi. Casted with did I say Turtle? Obviously Turtle. I don't think I even mentioned Turtle. But yeah, that's all of it. And honestly, we should keep it that way. Shogun will be like on my board. I'm like the Wolverine meme where it's just him on the board of like casters you haven't casted with. No, you can't put us on the same team. Now that if you want me to truly test my ability to be an actual color analyst, the goal if they ever put me with Shogun would be okay. I can't do a single ounce of play-by-play during this entire series. That would be the challenge I would give myself here. Orange, unfortunately, could not clear the hard touch, and QND gets over. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Profile put it in. The RLCS bingo board. James is very knowledgeable about Rocket League. He is. Please pick him up as a coach, somebody. He is worth your time. I realize physical appearance determined what your voice might sound like, but I guess it makes sense if you're a really big guy and you got a little squeaky voice. Also, we just need to make contact there. Yo, full time with Jake. How you doing over on YouTube? Sorry, YouTubers.
Bruh.
What's up, Proof of Existence? How you doing? Yo! And Renze Rogers. How are you doing? Great to see you. Welcome over on YouTube. Have him coach the BVO team. You know what he's going to tell you? He's going to tell you to hit SSL. I'm just kidding. He probably wouldn't say that. But he probably would say it would help. Because a lot of what you would get out of a coach is like, well, really, these guys are just more mechanically advanced than you are. And if you were more mechanically advanced, you'd have more options. And you need more options to beat that team. So you got to be better at the game. That's just how it is. QND. Full-on air dribble down the field as the defender watches it fly over his head, and he ends up driving a little too far forward on his jump. Osklo, he started driving forward. That took him too far underneath the ball. When he jumped, he kept going forward because he started by accelerating. He needed to just jump from the brakes there. Make his car tall and push it out. So BVO is actually just a death match to vet people for the next LCS team. The vetting process is long. QND just keeps on scoring. He's got 4 goals off of, 4 shots? Mimi, unfortunately, no boost. Couldn't get the ball. Nasty Phase might be coming back. Yay. Hey, I appreciate the love, Proof of Existence. Thank you very much. Nice job from Mimi King here. Actually, it's a great job from Profiler. Nice pass. If the Vexium wasn't thinking you were getting that second touch. My man was all the way up the back wall. Phase to pick up Snowmen. What other orgs are left that have teams in other games outside of like 100 Thieves who are never going to join Rocket League? Fnatic? Orange, the Profiler takes the space, takes the boost, all the value. Look at that Profiler. Showing you what you can do when you identify the space in front of you and you control the ball. Just get those short touches. Don't full boost into everything. Now he's got a goal. Look at him. Look at Profiler go. He's taking command of the lobby. Look at it. He's the captain now. They've tied it up. 4 straight goals. And Profiler, 2 goals off of 5 shots, 2 assists, and 2 saves to boot. Dude's all over the scoreboard. Sentinels, Loud. I'd love to have Loud. Osklo picks up another goal. Blue, this is disastrous. What's going on, Blue? Oh, no! We're jumping at ghosts. Full champ squad on blue. And orange is a GC1 champ 3 and a diamond 3. Profiler the champ 3. Osclo the GC1. And Heretics. Heretics would be cool. I highly doubt Heretics are even know Rocket League exists. Oh no, no one was ready for the bounce. Yorosh is setting you up. You gotta be ready. Oh, the shift. Oh, Devexium. It was such a good try. And he got kicked out of the way. GG's. Orange hold on to their victory. What a comeback. 5 straight unanswered goals. And you know what you say. You never want to be on that team, but sometimes you are. Pop in the next 6 players in the queue. Leviathan? Who are Leviathan in? Got 6 players ready to go. That's what we love to see. I'm going to go ahead and create the lobby. All right, lobby's up. Yo, Willow, appreciate you. Thank you very much. I think Sipical might just be more of a private dude. You know, I mean, he's not the only pro you don't hear a lot about. Some pros choose to be quiet. And honestly, because of the age average and the age range of of professionals, really, I think a lot of teenagers, you know, it's a hard thing to open yourself up to the public, even just as a player, as a teenager, because the internet does not care. And so, you know, if you're a young kid, say you end up on a popular team, on a popular org, because you play the game pretty well. You know, if you have a game where you don't play that well, but you're online, you're going to see a lot of stuff said about you. And I think that it's hard to, you know, I can't imagine if I was under that much scrutiny as a, 15, 16-year-old kid. Especially from a bunch of Cheeto dwellers talking crap about you. The little plat Cheeto fingers. But, like, I don't blame any pro for not wanting to, expose themselves that way. And just wanting to play the game professionally. I will say that, if you want to survive long term in esports and in gaming, I do think you have to you have to kind of accept that public persona role as a professional. Make content or do whatever. Make a fan base, all that kind of fun stuff. So it's a tough place to be when you're really good at a video game and you want to compete. But then when it comes to actually earning that, you have to kind of give yourself to the public a little bit. Yin Chris will get the first goal. All of Orange over rotate here. What's up, a little? Just popping to say hi. All right, man. Good luck with your projects. Well, Cooks here did speak from time to time. Like, he wasn't always completely silent. He was also one of the pioneers of the game. You know, much like a new age Zen, everyone was watching Cooks here because nobody else was doing what he was doing. And so if you wanted to see unique gameplay, that was the guy you had to watch. He didn't have to say anything. The game was so early and it was still so, wow, look at all the things you could do in this game. Especially back then, right? And now it takes something demonstrably more impressive, like what Zen did last year, for people to be, for a pro to be able to come by and just no cam, no gameplay, or no cam, no comms, just gameplay kind of stream, like, you know, Squishy was able to do. So, but Squishy didn't even do, like, no commentary, like, jeez, no, why? Guys, what's happening? Talk to me. We're rotating Bosun Bones over here, and oh no! No! Also, welcome back to the lobby, Bosun Bones. Happy to see you back after a while. We got him here, Champ 1. We got Moppers, Diamond 2, and Exodus Diamond 1 on orange. On blue is Damian St. Clair, Gold 3. Again, Chris, Champ 2, and Samuel, Champ 2. Yeah, Yin Chris has Champ 2 as his tag. At least in the last few lobbies we've watched him play in blue versus orange. Has more of the control of a Champ 3. Let's watch Yin Chris for a little bit, actually. Part of those execution errors that'll definitely keep you down when you go for them. It'll swing out wide on the rotation. Orange are bunched up here. And unfortunate. Played it low. You're not really looking at the car. You can tell Yin Chris is looking at the ball there. Because his challenge was, or the challenger was boosting into that. He had a lot of height. So Yin Chris's approach didn't really take the challenger into account. See his next few attacks on the ball. He was away. He tries to control. It was a good attempt there. He pulled off. Honestly, I'd take the 50 there if I was Yin Chris. I think he gets away with it because Orange were frozen. I think expecting the challenge. And I'm not saying it's the wrong call to not go up and challenge there, but I think you definitely open yourself up to a demo, a drop off, a flick, and a bump. Immediately challenging, I think, was the optimal play there. Now, Damian St. Clair across and rotating. Can't fault him too much. He's following the ball, and you know, he's a gold in a lobby of diamonds and champs. Game speed is a little different. Team bumps are almost a natural occurrence when it comes to the rank split like that. Now it flips up. And Chris leading back. Okay, control, but pretty heavy. They both commit, though, and he gets it. Yin Chris, once he's on ball here, gets a touch across. First challenger nowhere to be seen. Bosun Bones with no boost. And it's feeling the pressure to go. But Yin Chris got enough control on the ball. He got to go around it. Recognized the space in front. And decided to take it to the air to control it. Good job there from Yin Chris. You can see where the potential is there for Yin Chris for the future. In terms of maybe potential rank ups. Won't be too surprised if you see that from him in the future. Oh, well, that was fortunate there. Moppers bumping back into Bosun Bones on target, and there you go. Well, Moppers, you know, if you're going to bump your teammate, make sure you assist him. And he does get the assist here. Exonym coming out of the shadows. I don't think anybody saw him coming. That was actually an insane touch on the drop-off there. I don't even think Bosun is expecting that, or Moppers is expecting that ball to go to Exonym. But Exonym went for it anyway, and it works out.
Thanks.
Nice tracking there from Bosun Bones. Knew there was no threat for him to go downfield. So wait to see where he goes with it on the side. Make sure you're ready to respond. And a nice end of the game here for the orange team. They pick up a goal for the road, but blue team overall dominate. GG's. Give it up for all 6 players in the lobby. I'm going to pop the next 6 players, and then we'll get the next game going. My game crashed. Fun. I got to reopen my game really quick. All right, game is reopened. We have our next 6 players. I got Evel, Plasma, Dopak, Nathan JK, Dark251, and Hammy XRD. Hit that ready button for me, please, and thank you. I have Hammy, Plasma, and Dark251 ready to go. I am looking for Evel, Nathan, and Dopak. While I'm doing this, guys, it's the perfect time to let you know that my latest video has just went live on YouTube. It was Corelli and our latest power rankings stream, our power rankings video. So go ahead and check that out if you missed the discussion yesterday. And check out our list. Let us know what you think. All right. Now that we got that, everything's good there. And we don't have those 3 players, so we're going to go ahead and remove. Okay, again, if you don't see the ready button or you can't hit the ready button, please type something in the chat. All right. This is the last call for Evel, Nathan, JK, and Dopak to please say something in the active match channel. Or hit the ready button, one of the 2, please, and thank you. Or you will be moved down into the queue. All right, we're moving those 3, and then we'll go ahead and add the next 3 players. Okay, replacing those 3 players will be Imagine, Spulak, and Easego. Once you guys see the rebalance happen, go ahead and hit that ready button for me, please, and thank you, and then we'll get underway. All right, no Spulak, so we got to move him down. Replacing Spulak will be Gemsy, Gemsy, go ahead and hit that ready button for me, please, and thank you. I see Ease goes hit the ready button, but I do not see... I forget who the other one was. It was Imagine. I need Imagine to hit that ready button. So I need to see Imagine and Gemsy. Diaz versus Wisty, that's right. At 7:30 Eastern Time, we will have that show match, and that will be a fun one. I'm excited for it. All right, no Imagine. We got to move him out, and no Imagine, no Gemsy. Imagine needs to move back. Replacing Imagine. Dwarf Butt. Gemsy got here just in time. Dwarf Butt hit the ready button. Once you guys see the rebalance happen, take note of the lobby information. And I will create the lobby here as soon as I see it. All right, lobby's up. Let's go. It seems like Discord has died for a couple of people. Mine's still working, so... but don't worry. I've moved people down in the queue, so shouldn't have to worry about it too much. All right, we'll wait for everyone to get here, and we will begin. I just need to type the right words. He says he'd be floating. Does have to spawn you above ground so it doesn't break the collision and break the entire world. The internet will die if they spawn you there. All right, we got both players in. Beautiful. And let's go ahead and start the game. Here we go. On the blue team. It's 2v2. Never mind. I thought everyone just joined. I had the faith. I thought everyone was in, but we were missing one. We are missing Gemsy because I didn't... Gemsy's game needs to update, so I need everyone to leave the lobby. Replacing Gemsy will be Abdi. Abdi, you are up. Hit that ready button after you see the rebalance happen, and I will create the new lobby. The lobby information has changed. Keep in mind, and make sure you note that information when you join up. Thank you very much. Yes, sir. All right. Oh, trust me. It's been worse, Dwarf Butt. This is nothing. So your dream team is Noli, Itachi, / Reggles, Justin. The slot in of either Itachi Reddles is interesting there. Proof of existence. The above and the end was OP in that last game? It was indeed. All right, let's create the lobby. All right, this lobby is up, and we should be good. This should do it. Now, Dwarfbutt getting the copium in now. Understandable. All right. We got 4 players in. 5 players in. We are just waiting on Abdi, and I didn't even check to see if he hit ready. Abdi did not hit ready.
Level up.
Okay, replacing Abdi will be Deuce. Everyone leave this lobby for me, please, and thank you. Yo, Leroy, thank you so much for the tier 1 sub on a 7-month streak. Woo! 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 All right, Deuce has hit the ready button. Let's create the lobby again.
Bruh.
Half the stream is just setting up lobbies after all. Here we go. Thank you, Leroy. I appreciate you, man. All right, all 6 players are in. No pause button needed. Let's introduce the players. We've got Plasma, Champ 2, and he will score the first goal of the game. On his team, Hammy, GC2, and Deuce, Champ 2. On the other side, we've got, as soon as I see it, I believe this is Dwarfbutt, GC2, Radiant, Champ 1, and Dark251, Champ 3. Oh, almost a dead even matchup here. The only difference being Radiant on orange is Champ 1. But all the other champs in the lobby are Champ 2, and each team has a GC2. Comes down to the question, which champs will perform? But right now it's the GC2 scoring as Money slapped the ball down. Dark251 just late to the stretch. Well, let's watch Radiant for a little bit. He's got a pretty high cam. I don't know if Radiant's cam has always been like this, but I always feel like it has to be a little hard to read that ball coming into you. But that's just me. If it works for you, it works for you. I'll turn off cam real quick to check the close option. It was aggressive position for him, but Blue's touch don't do much. Plasma actually makes a move, and he gets a great pass out, but he misses the shot. The shot was open. Blue do leave a third goal on the table. Meanwhile, Radiant looking for a way in here. And I think that was Radiant's time to go. You know, it can feel uncomfortable. It feels like, okay, if I go and challenge Plasma, he's going to leave the ball there. But if you see your teammate pull off, I would immediately go in. Now, being ultra conservative, you're actually going to end up tying each other up. And you don't want to tie your own teammates up. Radiant seems very uncomfortable going for the ball. They'll sit in position. And that time we'll challenge. A little more comfortable on the wall. It was a little easier for him to go for, but I think he's putting Orange in some tougher spots. Orange not willing to challenge it is not going to help them out. They got the bump, though. Radiant, a fortunate bump. I think Blue ran into him. And you'll take those. So he'll be the option. Very wide, and honestly, why not go there? Like, why not go there, Radiant? Your second man, you have third man behind you. You can afford to put a little pressure on your third man to hold that back line down. He just hasn't, I don't think Radiant's gone for a single ball. Unwilling to challenge it. Orange can't get control of it. Now he'll boom it downfield. And how's that affecting the rotation? Dwarf Butt sitting back here on the third. Radiant coming forward and lets Dwarf Butt take the play. Tries to shake him off. See Radiant on the back line there. He will go forward and take the challenge. That time better. See now Dwarf Butt, he can go for the ball. So Radiant, while you might not have gotten the touch you wanted, going for that challenge did give Dwarf Butt a chance on the ball. Granted, there's a lot of momentum from Blue, but still. Better to see him challenging. And look what happens. Look what happens when he challenges the ball a couple of times. Now, Dark251 makes a nice move between two attackers there. But they didn't get control of the ball until Radiant went up and challenged the ball the whole way back in the attacking corner. It forced Blue to cough the ball up, and Orange got to control it. You know, when you're in that second man spot and you know third man is rotating out and behind, it's on that third man to make sure he's covering. It's not your job to also cover. Your job as the second man is to support the play in front of you. He will shuffle it out. Not a bad try there from Radiant. We've been watching him for a little while, but we do see the effect that's had on the Orange rotation. They'll stick in, and again, forces Blue to cough the ball up. That made it easy for Dark251 to take a 50. You're not always going to come out on top immediately in those situations, but it's a complete flip from the start of the game. That one over the head, and the shot just into a defender. Hammy takes it. Dark has no boost here. He will stay on pads and stay on the far side, but cut forward a little bit. It was a tough position to be in with very little boost. The ball wasn't in the best area, so you got to protect it. He'll sit back again as a deep third man. You start to come up here. You have advantage, and that's fine. Make up for it. Good adjustment. Unfortunately, I thought Dwarf Butt would be there. Dwarf Butt was a little wide on that rotation. I'm not saying it was a mistake. Just saying he was wide, and that's why nothing happened. We'll take the pass. Dark sits underneath. Yeah, you got Radiant on the wing as well. Look for him. Radiant sees it. Radiant, good try. And good pressure. Dwarf Butt going to come forward quickly. Dark251's left. Dwarf Butt slows it down. Tries to push it across. Flipped it up again. Radiant misses the corner boost. He can't go anymore. And Hammy will take the ball away. And Orange will not be able to tie it up. Blue win the game. GG's. Give it up for all 6 players in the lobby. Now imagine you get Radiant playing Fearless a little earlier in the game. Blue might not even get one of those goals, and this one might be going a little different. But you like to see the adjustment Radiant made mid-game, and you saw how that affected the entire rotation afterwards. So nice adjustment. Unfortunately, it didn't result in a W, but that's part of the grind. Part of the grind is being able to take away positives from losses. Next up, JLM, Iron Victory, Gladiator, KO7, Dopak, and Nathan JK. Everyone hit that ready button for me, please, and thank you. JLS says, you ready to see your Plat striker? Let's see if you can keep it up. I think this lobby is about the same level as it was when you were doing it before. So let's see what you got, JLM. Don't get too confident though. Make sure you respect. All right, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 players are ready. I just need Dopak. Last call for Dopak. Thanks. All right, replacing Dopak will be Evel. Evel wants to see the rebalance happen. Hit that ready button for me, please, and thank you. And yo, Kobe Clinton, thank you for the follow. I don't always catch those, but thank you for the follow. Where do you check to see if your tilt recovery program is covered by your insurance? By typing in !Discord and by clicking that subscribe button, whether you have a Twitch Prime sub or a Tier 1 sub. And then you will be given that information. Have you recovered from your tilt? Check to see if you have your badge. We got... I need Evel to hit the ready button now. Evel's hit the ready button. Beautiful. All right. Let's play the game. I'll create the lobby. All right, y'all, lobby's up. Yeah, typically a 10 million bit donation will do it. That'll help things right out. Map change to Utopia Dusk. We'll get that next time. When 2 versus 2, blue versus orange? Probably never. Just because of the rank disparity, and it also takes forever to get through 4 people a match rather than 6 people a match. All right, we have almost everyone in here. I'm just waiting on Evel, and then we begin. On the blue team, we have IVG GC1, JLM Plat 1, and KO7 Champ 1. So a Plat, a GC, and a Champ step on the manfield, and they run into a Diamond 1, Caraxes, Gladiator Diamond 3, and Evel GC1. So you have 2 Diamonds and a GC, and then a GC, a Champ, and a Plat. A Plat 1, mind you. Plat 1 and a Diamond 1 being the lowest ranks on both teams. So this one will be interesting again when it comes down to the lowest ranks producing. We know JLM has been able to do it in previous lobbies. I'll have to find a way to adjust in these lobbies. I think the biggest part is making sure that he's not running into his own teammates. That's a great 50, though, from IVG. Let's watch him here on the push. Gladiator falls off the ball, and he's just got everyone caught out there. Evel was shaded on the right-hand side of the pitch. Needed to see that. To understand why the rotation broke down there. Yo, what's up, Mythalium? How you doing, dude? Thank you very much. It's great to be back. JLM tried to stop him. Ooh, KO7 aggressive. No reason for that. And KO7, if he just chills out here, this goal never goes in. You see IVG there. Let it play out. Why are you jumping at that? Now you put JLM in a tough spot to try to clear it. And unfortunately, JLM has to catch up to the play. But you saw how the play developed there. If he just drives back, lets IVG's challenge develop, he could just roll up the back wall, and he would have been able to play that across. But needlessly aggressive there from KO7 on the challenge. And unfortunate that mistakes happen. And you gotta forget. Gladiator not able to flush that ball out. Korax is going to rotate deep here. Korax full touch up. Evel also wanted to be the option. Korax did not quite have the read. You can see Korax is at the stage in his development where he just wants to play as fast as possible. He wants to be really, really fast. They see him boost. A little anxiety. Sitting back and just a bit slower there. But that's okay. Now at the diamond ranks, those reads will start becoming quicker and quicker, and you'll know that you can just jump for that. Really, it's just diamonds where you really start to learn how to play with anticipation. As he, again, has launched just a little too far forward. And Evel will simply two-tap it into the net. Two taps on the nose. And Evel wakes up the blue side. And that's all it takes. Nice shot to the top shelf. KO7 almost got there in time. But it's right over their heads.
Thanks.
Another challenge. We'll see if blue can fight back here. Yo, what's up, hecklers? How you doing, man? Good to see you. We're just playing some blue versus orange. Trying to watch more player-specific and, you know, talk about their rank, talk about the things that they're excelling at, things they're struggling with. For now, I think KO7 just playing a little too aggressively. That's two double commits from KO7, and he gets away with murder. He pull bumps his teammate into the ball. As it was a little slow there, I can understand why both players go. IVG, though, makes himself the pole. And the bearer there, KO7, with the pull bump into the net. Nice work from KO7. Tying the game up. IVG getting there. It was likely going in. He had the angle. The demo and the bump. Give him some space. Back to Evel. Still got the bump. He's up in the air. To buy time, unfortunately, blue were able to get back to it. Evel plays super wide. Very fast approach. And now out of position. Evel should have been able to go for that ball a while ago. Expected the flow of the play to go a little earlier.
Bruh.
So you have space and you just hit it away. Well, Korax has to identify the space there. You had a teammate next to you, Evel. And you also have to think about the rank split on your team, you know. If you have the space there, if you're Korax's, you give it to Evel, your GC1, who's going to be able to hit the ball with momentum and pace with a full tank of boost. Just got to be thoughtful about where you're hitting the ball and how powerfully you're hitting it. Gladiator moving out. Got the boosts. Korax's good approach and good pass, but that was going to be a tough angle for Evel to handle. Gladiator's been sitting here for a little bit, waiting to attack. He does flip right by. Still got some control here, and a Gladiator Diamond 3. I would like to see him just hold there, because he dodges and then he gives up the ball. But if he just gets to the ball and then he just lets go of the controller, all we'll have to do is boost into it, into the challenge, and he'll be able to protect the ball. He's shown he's capable of getting to that ball and getting a solid first touch. But when it comes to control, he dodges right into it.
Thanks.
All he has to do is not dodge there, and Gladiator might find a level up. Yo, Ground Zero. Raiden, what's up, dude? Ground Zero. Thank you so much, guys. Shout out Ground Zero. Go ahead and drop Ground Zero a follow. He runs a lot of 1v1s. And definitely a channel you want to follow. His PC has cooked itself as well as his keyboard, so he can't type. Oh, no, Ground Zero. Sorry to hear that, man. That's unfortunate. And I hope your PC gets chilly soon here. Unlucky, dude. sitting super wide right now.
Bruh.
IVG on the back post, right behind JLM, seeing Gladiator. No one can get there from blue. JLM, awkward, in front of the box, and IVG gets there in time. Nice boom down the field. For those of you just joining us, keep in mind KO7, Champ 1, IVG, GC 1, and JLM, Plat 1 on orange. Corax's Diamond 1, Gladiator, Diamond 3, and Evel, GC 1. Mixed rank lobbies for all ranks, regions, and platforms are welcome to play. A little bit later on tonight, we're going to be rewatching G2 versus Space Station from Space Station's perspective. And then after that, at 7:30 Eastern Time, we will be having a best-of-5 1v1 show match between Complexity Diaz and Wisty from Crew. So you will definitely want to check that out. Carax is going to move back. We've been in what's starting to turn into a long overtime. Gladiator with the catch, and he wins the 50 for his team. Evel sits on the wing. And again, hard touches. Going back to blue. You have space here, Gladiator, and Coraxis gives it up. Well, he got to the boost to JL to give him space. And I think he's just trying to do too much with the ball there. No reason to hit the ball as hard as possible up the wall. You made making that mechanical play infinitely harder. And keep in mind, Coraxis is Diamond. But one of the first things a Diamond has to learn when they start getting better at the advanced mechanics is that it's not about doing it as quickly as possible. That's not what makes you the better player. What makes you the better player is being able to react the quickest. But that doesn't mean reacting at a high speed. I could count on one hand players in the world that are capable of playing at top speed with peak level mechanics. One hand. You can't play that way until you have mastered those mechanics and you've mastered ball control. Playing fast will not give you that ball control. And there's several opportunities here that Caraxis could have been the can opener for his team. And now he's double committed, left the net open. Gladiator gets there, but he can't stop KO7. And I do think that this was a winnable game for Orange, but Caraxis watching the ball, not watching the play, and he leaves the net wide open for the other team, and that's going to do it. GG's. Give it up for all 6 players in the lobby. At Ground Zero, you said had to do a fresh restart. I'm doing great, Ground Zero. I hope you at least had a good stream, and hopefully your PC doesn't, melt itself. I've had the nuclear reactor PC before, so I know what you're going through. Stream was great. Good. Glad to hear it. Glad to hear it. Oh yeah, who was it today, Ground Zero?
Level up.
Yo, Roadhouse Reaper, thank you so much for the Prime sub. Much appreciated. Neoquan versus Devsy, some SSLs. Nice. Awesome. All right, we've got Ang, Harry Hardwan. I know Spulak needed to move back, so let's do that. Oh, no, he must have made it back. I need Gemzy, Abdi, and Harry Hardwan to hit the ready button for me, please. Oh, no, not Harry Hardwan. Imagine. I got Imagine. So I need Gemzy and Abdi. Also, having me back on RLCS. It's awesome to be back on the RLCS main broadcast for sure. Thank you very much. All right, Abdi's in a match. Replacing Abdi will be Indigo. And replacing Gemzy will be Crazy Coltrane. Once the rebalance happens, go ahead and hit that ready button for me, please. And thank you, Crazy Coltrane and Indigo. I did get the map change. We're going to Utopia Dusk this map. Hey, Magas. Yeah, anybody can join. All ranks, regions, and platforms are welcome to play. We play on whatever the majority server in the lobby is. Ranks or the lobby is auto-balanced by a robot. Because we're new age here in Jorby. But if you want to join up, type in ! Discord in Twitch chat, click the pinned comment in YouTube chat, and follow the instructions in the Start Here channel. You can learn how to get a profile registered, and you will learn how to get queued up. Thanks for hanging out with us. We'll be running blue versus orange for a little while longer. And then at 6 p.m. Eastern time, we're going to be watching G2 versus Space Station from Space Station's perspective. And then we got a show match coming up at 7:30 Eastern tonight from Diaz versus Wisty. Both Brazilian players from Complexity and Crew, two of the top teams in South America. Cue this butt. Okay, Leaf. What's up, Leaf? How you doing, dude? All right, no Crazy Coltrane. We're going to move him down. Hey, Crazy Coltrane, hit the ready button. I just finished typing your name out. I literally had my finger on the enter key. All right, I'm going to go ahead and create the lobby. How you doing, Leaf? It's good to see you. All right, y'all, lobby's up. Get on in here. Who's projected as the #1 team right now? Like in the world? I don't know yet. I gotta watch Europe. Ah, stupid green screen. There we go. Ah! All right. Almost got everyone in here. You guys able to hear the music all right? YouTube, you can't hear music. You got lots of errands going on, but overall you think okay? It was great to be on broadcast again, Leaf. I can't wait to see you in London, man. All right, we got all 6 players in here. We got Harry Hardwon, Diamond 3, Coltrane, Crazy Coltrane, Champ 1, and then, love that, lost my keys. There we go. Now it's working. Imagine Champ 1, Harry Hardwon, Diamond 3, and Coltrane, Champ 1. On the orange team, Indigo, Champ 3, a deleted character, King Curtis, Champ 2, and Spulak, Plat 3. So you got 2 champs, 2 low champs, and a diamond on blue. Essentially just a Champ 1 roster. And then you have a Champ 2, Champ 3, Plat 3. So it's going to be slightly more pressure on this orange rotation with the gap that Spulak has. Spulak's been playing in these lobbies for a little bit now. And maybe more used to the speed. But if you're used to it, can you thrive in it? Right now, he's struggling to read when that ball's coming off the car. So that's going to put Indigo and King Curtis in a position not just to help support Spulak, who may find himself uncomfortable, but also be ready to play off of him. That was a good stop from him and a good follow-up challenge as well. The demo gives a ton of space to Harry Hardwon here. And no! Hold on to the ball, Harry! There's no reason to kick it away. You got space. Use the space, Harry. Oh, that works. That's right to your buddy. Coltrane. Oh! Go, go, go. Okay. Wait. Follow? Yes? No. Almost. Almost. Coltrane taking a deep rotation back. Blue definitely leave one on the table there. Indigo rotating wide out. He needs boost. Orange need to stabilize. Go. Just go. Yep. Okay. Awesome. I'm an aggressive player, so I see that ball high in the air, and I know third man's back. I'm not giving Harry a chance to catch that ball. Spulak. Oh, good try to King Curtis. That would have been sick. Unfortunately, timing also has to be sick. Ooh, good play there. Good thing Indigo goes. Spulak. You like him aggressively going for it there. Sometimes you just misread it. Ooh. Hard ball, playing it up the wall. Okay. You know, I think there's a chance for Indigo there. He's trying to play that ball fast, and he ends up hitting it a little too hard. But he still dodges and kind of knocks it away. I feel Indigo, didn't think there was an opening there for him. But if he just held his flip and boosted behind the ball, I think he could have dished it. Indigo comes in at, what rank is Indigo? Indigo's champ 3. Indigo should be capable of a maneuver like that. So maybe just trying to play a little too quickly. Unfortunately, he tried to dump it into Spulak, and he absolutely clobbers his teammate. King Curtis. Oh, Harry Hardwan just dusted you. The Diamond 3's cooking right now. He just has King Curtis beat.
Bruh.
One nothing.
Bruh.
Bruh. What's up, Corelli?
Bruh.
Whoa, 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 whoa! Guys, everyone
Bruh.
give a nice warm welcome to Coltrane scoring this goal, and the greatest caster that has ever scratched the surface of making a team stream a great thing. It's the greatest team stream on all of Twitch. The Luminosity stream. I have not laughed and been entertained so much in my life. Whew. And Corelli is 99%. 99% funny guy.
Bruh.
But 100% amazing at what he does. He's a smart guy. You talk to Corelli, I'd let him do my taxes. And Corelli would find me deductions that I forgot about. Thank you, Corelli. Can we get thank you, Corelli, in chat? Yo, IVG gifted a tier 1 to make it 122 gifted over to Corelli. King Curtis will split the gap here as Harry Hardwan's backing up in net. And, I mean, well, that's just a great shot there. Nice work, Indigo. I love how Corelli thanks IVG and Time Walk says you're welcome. The Time Walk humor is very welcome. All right, Spulak. It's time to show your plat skills. Let's do it. Let's do it. Oh, it's fine. The soft touch. I mean, come on. I have a hard time getting my champs to get the soft touches to your teammates. Oh, no, no, no. Slow down. Slow down. He's a little too excited. And now he's got to rotate back. Turn the cam on. Where's the ball? Well, there it is. You're downfield. Oh, no. Don't flip. Wait. Ball cam came off. Dude just slapped his whole controller there at the end. GG. Give it up for all 6 players in the lobby. Yes, we clap for all of our players. Bronze to SSL. All right, I'm popping the next players in the queue. Queue pop! Show whoop. Like, tell me that background's just not a vibe. Feel like we're chilling here by the old space window, by the airlock. I love how we captured the gifted sub of Corelli in the highlights forever. Our next 6 players are going to be Scythers, Destroyer, 89913. Love it. Samir Played, Nova, Kairokami, and Samambaya Hosha. Hit that ready button for me. I got 5 players ready. Looks like I'm just missing Kairokami. Kairokami faded a man. Your time is up. It is time for you to take the pitch. Show your skills. He hit the ready button. Isn't that beautiful? Everybody's here. I don't have to move anybody. Creating the lobby now. Lobby is up. Oh yeah, no, the BV. If we did a BVO team stream, it would clear luminosity instantly. It's true. Yeah, Corral, you have airplanes. I have a spaceship, bro. All right, we have Nova here. We're waiting on, looks like, Samir. Once Samir gets in, we're good to go. Yeah, that's right. You stay right where you are. You know, I probably wouldn't last long as like a support tech for a video game company, because I feel like I wouldn't be able to help myself to just join random lobbies and just like pause the game. Do you imagine you're playing ranked and like halfway through the game just it says Psyonix has paused the game. Everyone like flips out in chat. I wouldn't be able to help myself. All right. I'm just kidding. I would never do that. Scythers, GC1 on the blue team, Destroyer, Champ 3, and Samir Played Diamond 3. On the orange team, Semembai Yahosha, Diamond 3, Kane. Kane is GC3, and Nova, Champ 2. So you have Champ 3, Diamond 3 on blue, and then Champ 2, Diamond 3 on orange. But the big difference here on both teams definitely comes with the GC. Scythers GC1 and Kane GC3. Now, you heard me talking about the difference between a GC1 and a Champ 3 is just consistency and ball control. I think are the two biggest factors. Consistency is the biggest factor across the entire board, so that one doesn't really count, I guess. But I still think it's ball control, as too many players slap free balls away, don't give themselves enough chance on the ball, and that's definitely, at least in the lobbies that I've casted, like a lot of our champs fall prey to. So but I'm curious how this one will work out. You know, a lot of times we end up focusing maybe a little too much on the GCs in these lobbies. Not for bad reason, because sometimes the champs end up being the ones that pop off, and less so because of anything that the GCs are directly doing. But there are holes to punch through when you have these GC champ diamond squads. You know, it's a good play here on the pass, catching blue. Nobody's posted on the wall, and that's the one thing that there will be holes on. Is you're only really going to have one player, maybe two players, that will get on that back wall. If you're Champ 3, you definitely have to be aware of that as well. But that defense, the rotations start to become more wall heavy in terms of positioning. And so if you leave yourself planted on the ground, you're going to open yourself up to some easy backboard reads, which will be hit a lot in a lobby like this. Nice tackle. But unfortunately, Nova had already jumped and could only try to recover. Someone be playing Very safe. Blue are giving up the touch. It doesn't matter. Kane will go right back and has the rest of the team following through. That's what Kane's going to give Nova, right? A reliable rotation and readability as the second man. But this is on Saman Bahia. Granted, coming in from South America, facing 164 ping, and I can see how that one probably glitched a certain way. He sees Destroyer come from the left side of the ball. He's thinking right. He's trying to anticipate. When you're playing with that much ping from South America, you're kind of playing with that anticipation anyway, but it's right over his head. It's got to be a difficult lobby for him for sure. Some 20 A1 players on one team or something? Wait, what do you mean? Working on speed control. Gotcha. See, another chance there for Scythers. He didn't have anybody in front of him, but he just punched the ball away. Destroyer made a lot more out of that, and now they have a play. That's fine. You got to play this one, and again, very aggressive touch in the corner. But the corner's not where you want to play it quickly, because it's harder to play quick balls out of the corner, because you're moving in two directions. And whenever you have to move the ball and you have to move your car in two directions, that means it takes longer. That means it's harder to catch up to the ball in a lot of scenarios if you're not keeping it close. So like in the corner is where you really want to slow the play down. That's where so many plays are made or broken. Like right here, Samir lets it drop the Scythers, slowing it down on their own back wall, passing it between each other. They break out. Orange were a little bit behind the play. Nova, it's already around the corner, and he's just trying to keep it away. Samir will rotate back in. Yep. No, challenge. You wanted the challenge. Oh, Samir, that was the right call. I think he probably thought that was coming towards him, but he just needs to go get that ball. He made the right decision because he had his teammate, his car was backwards, his second man in net, and he's already got momentum towards the play, so him challenging the ball would have actually given his two teammates an easy read on it. Still, Scythers will score. As the ball kicks out, he sees he has space and opts to just take the shot. I'd say get fortunate there, because that shot really just found its way into the net. Everyone from Orange jumped away from the ball. But I really like to see Scythers, instill a little more fear into the lobby with that GC1 tag. He does try to control it. Unfortunately, his timing on the jump a little off. A little behind the ball there on the bounce. Or actually, sorry, his jump was a little early. But almost every time Scyther's been behind it, he's opting for the very hard touch. The big power, I'm going to beat you by pumping you full of lead. Salmon by Yahosha gets some revenge, though, on the goal. Nice 50 there from Nova. And a bump in front. And that opens up everything for Orange. Good play. Great team play right there. Creating value as first man off ball. And Destroyer snapped the ball again. Yeah, Blue's philosophy is controlling the ball is for squares. And as we know, we are rectangles here in Rocket League. No squares allowed. Pops up high. We go to overtime. I think this is our first overtime of the day. No. We had like a 3-minute overtime earlier. Blue just need to take the possessions they're given. Orange have double committed. Samir, no boost in the tank. He can't do anything about it. Now, Scythers, not a ton of boosts here, but he gets his bounce back. Yeah, I think Scyther's still trying to figure out the control. He is trying to control the ball. Scyther's biggest problem right now is he's just boosting into every single touch. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, God. Oh, no. Oh, my God. Oh, you're so lucky Destroyer was racing like that. Oh, that was such a good try from Samir. Such a great pop-up. Destroyer wasn't expecting it. Oh, Nova. Whoa. Redeem some whoa-whoa-who's in chat. Nova. Oh, baby. What a redirect! What a juicy way to end the game. My God. I could not get on Nova's cam. That was so tilted. We resolve that into an orange win, and we pop the next players in the queue. You said you're definitely the worst win record for your rank? I think that belongs to Apex. Or no, Apex was GC3, but he's been GC2 for a bit now. So maybe not Apex. I'm trying to think the other GC3s. There's a couple others. We actually have a lot of GC2s. Mr. Lowell, Marvo, Craterade, Abdi have all hit the ready button. And this is the last call for Gemsy. And I need Bulby. Gemsy and Bulby. Why do you always get nervous when you're going to play Chemo? Because, you know, there's like 80 people in here. And if you don't normally play in front of an audience, you know, it can be nerve-wracking, man. There's nothing wrong with being nervous. One of those games where the better you get, you realize just how bad you actually are. The way I like to frame it is the better you get, the more you realize how good the best players in the world are. Because I know that's the thing for me is like when getting down, like learning how to catch the ball at different speeds and then practicing that, like doing that in the air and like just practicing that and knowing like how much like thought goes into like controlling your car to do those kind of mechanics. And then you watch pros do it like they're just changing speed perfectly, dude. It's like watching Zen, Vatira, Monkey Moon, Daniel, LJ, like watching these guys play, watching Dark play. It's like, to me, it reminds me of like when I was super into Melee and I'm watching Armada, Mewtwo King, Mango, Leffen, like when those guys were like the titans of Smash. When you watch them move their characters, it's just fluid, perfect motion, but you know the APM on their controller is freaking sky high. All right, no Gemsy or Abdi. We're going to move them down. Or no Gemsy or Bulby, sorry. Not Abdi. You're here, Abdi. No worries. No worries. Replacing those two will be Mayo and Tene. Titans of Smash sounds like an 80s WWE tag team. Get ready for Sunday night! It's time for Titans of Smash! The Undertaker and Hulk Hogan. Sunday evening. I need Mayo and Tene to hit the ready button, and then I'll create the lobby. No Tene, no Mayo. Replacing those two will be Chemo and Shade Kami. Chemo and Shade Kami, hit the ready button for me, please, and thank you. No, this is not the last game round. We will be shutting down BVO at 6 p.m. Eastern Time. And then from there, we'll be rewatching G2 versus Space Station from Space Station's perspective. After that, we got a show match later tonight at 7:30 Eastern Time between Diaz and Wisty. Diaz on Complexity, Wisty over in Crew in South America. That should be a really fun match. I'm excited to bring that one to you guys. All right, Chemo and Shade Kami have hit the ready button. We got 3 Europe, 3 US East, so that means a coin flip. All right, heads is US East, tails is Europe. Which is it going to be? Tails, it is Europe. Europe win the coin toss, and it is not rigged. Let's go. Honestly, anytime we get an EU server, it's a dub because it doesn't happen that often. There have been days where it has happened, but where like we have had more European lobbies than NA lobbies, but not always. All right. Or not often, excuse me. Let's get everybody in here, why don't we?
Thanks.
It's also crazy you can watch a top freestyler and see how crazy that skill ceiling goes versus a pro. Yeah, man. It really is crazy. I agree. Yo, listen to Dan the Man. Subbing at Tier 1. Thank you so much. Tier 1 subs get you that sweet ad-free viewing. Of course, the greatest animated emotes on Twitch. Jorby show 'em. But not only that, you also get access to playing in our sub-Saturday Blue versus Orange. This week's mode will be King of the Hill, where when you win, you stay in the lobby. So if that sounds like something you'd be interested in joining, consider subscribing to the channel. Make sure your Twitch and Discord are linked. And let's keep playing. But as always, BVO will be open to everybody Monday through Thursday, starting at 3 p.m. Eastern Time, until I say otherwise. But we're probably never changing that start time. Creator Aid. Never say never. Like, never say Creator Aid absolutely blowing a hole through this net. Nice dunk. Give him no time to breathe. The Champ 1 gets it done. On his team, Mr. Lowell 5000, GC1, and Chemo, GC2. That's the Champ 1, though, getting the big dunk to start the game. On the orange team, we have Shade Kami, GC2, Marvo, Champ 1, and Abdi, Champ 1. So you got 2 GCs and a Champ 1 on blue. And then 2 Champ 1s and a GC2 on orange. So you have slightly more pressure here on Shade Kami to be a solid rock for his team. And he's trying to read Chemo early. One thing it's very easy to do as the lone high rank on your team is to leave your team out to dry and try to out-muscle and hard carry the team all by yourself. But you do have to have a little bit of trust in your champs to follow you on the play. So, you know, every play can't be a solo play for Shade Kami. He's got to find ways to get the ball to his teammates and create that space for his team, because it will be difficult for his Champ 1 teammates to create space when they're up against a GC1 and a GC2, Mr. Lull and Chemo. For Shade Kami right now, he's been racing at top speed most of the time, and he does beat the midfielder here. Marvo, unfortunately, can't hold on to the ball. And Abdi, nice job tracking the ball, getting it back to Shade Kami. That's what you mean when you say that Shade's going to face a lot more pressure, simply because there are 2 players that will be able to read him. And so he has to work extra hard to work through it. That demo really nice. Turn off the cam. You give your champ a chance at the ball. Marvo gets the 50. Unfortunately, they're a little slow, and Shade gets back for the save. Here comes a rebound. Creator Aid can't put it on target. Good space ID here. Unfortunately, could not protect the ball enough, and the shot's still coming in. He's having a fling across. And well, Marvo and Abdi trying to keep up. A strong touch from Marvo. Surprisingly unpunished. I do think Shade is doing a decent job trying to create the space we were talking about, or at least utilizing when he does get on the ball. It'll be an option, and see, even the champs will be able to hit you in the right spot. But it is going to be tough in those positions. He's not always going to give you the perfect touch. And unfortunately, that means you're going to have to use more boost to get done what you have to get done. That's why on ball, I think it's just very crucial for Shade to be judicious with what he does with the ball. Because in GC lobbies, you can afford to take a little more risks, maybe be a little more reckless with the ball. Because you do have some reliability in your second and third man. Marvo and Abdi have not played a bad game here, though. They've kept it close. Shade trying for a bump. Good try for Marvo. He tried to catch up to the play. Abdi was leaving. But for Abdi, I'd say you definitely want to hold on to the ball there. Once you're in the champ ranks, the biggest thing that's going to set you apart from your opponents is your ability to hold the ball. That doesn't mean doing cute air dribbles, flip resets, none of that. That means actually just keeping your nose on the ball and being able to make a follow-up play. Nobody goes for the challenge here. They pull off the bounce. And when you're high up on the board like that, your teammates on the far side, you're not going to get anything done. But somebody had to take a challenge there from the orange team. You missed me on the broadcast. I was on the broadcast this past weekend, man. On Saturday. In case you didn't know, I'm back. I'm back in the RLCS. And Blue are back in the lead. Nice little give and go there. Shade setting up Marvel for success after Marvel wins that initial 50-50. You got to be able to gorilla glue the ball. You just need to give yourself a chance to make a play. And if you're constantly giving the other team chances to make plays, you're not going to find very much success, are you? I really do think ball control is the big difference maker between champs and GCs. Being able to hold the ball. Chemo and Mr. Lull have definitely proven difficult in this game, but look at the backflip shot from Crater. I'm going to tell you guys something. Achieves loves that shot right there. We're playing ranked one day, and he was like, every touch he was going for, he's going for a backflip touch. And he's like, oh, backflipping into the ball is so good. Look, I hit it with power, and I'm in position. And you saw it right there. I mean, Crater didn't have to be in position, but he got a really strong touch. Orange weren't expecting it. The day you didn't watch the biggest thing happens, huh? Yeah, I was on 3 of the 4 quarterfinals. That's okay, though. Next regional, I will be there both days, so don't you worry. 20 seconds to go, and it skips out. I think Orange played a solid game here. Honestly, the first goal of the game was a champ 1 dunk from Craterade. And Craterade, look at him. Craterade's been cooking. I mean, he gets a pass, and Orange kind of take themselves out of the play here, but still. He slotted the opportunities that were put in front of him. That's all you can ask. That's actually a really great touch, too, from Chemo. Keeping it close, seeing the defender stuck on the back wall. You put it so far behind him, and then it pops out. He can't really go for it. You saw how he was just stuck. Good touch. That will get it done. And GG's to all 6 players in the lobby. Blue will take the game. Hey, I appreciate that. Listen to Dan the man. Thank you. Thank you very much. Like I said, it's really great to be back. I'm happy to be back. All right, Blue win that game, and we'll Q-pop into the next one. I have no idea, Dan. Unfortunately, I do not. Kira said he's never thought he'd get hard carried by a C1. Every day is always a chance for new beginnings. That's right. That's right. How about the Champ 1 stepping up in the lobby? You gotta love it. Now, Creatorade, that doesn't give you an excuse to go be toxic in your Champ 1 lobbies. I know I'm not praising some people out here, and then they go in their rank games and wonder why all their teammates are bad. And then I watch you whiff. All right, we're going back to US East for this. And I have all 6 players ready to go. So I'm creating the lobby right now. 1 second. That's not what I wanted. Lobby is up. There we go. That's what I wanted. Look at that. Kimo absolutely just heaping the praise onto him. Did I type it wrong? If no one joins in 5 seconds, I typed it wrong. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. On me. On me. One day we'll get it right, chat. Oh, I put a space, dude. I'm such an idiot.
Bruh.
Okay. We're no longer an idiot. We are smart. Ugh. Called Elon Musk. Got my Neuralink chip. And I'm a smart guy now. Just kidding. All right, wait for everyone to get into the lobby and we'll begin. I have this weird desire to work at Amazon now. Look, after the Fallout show, man, it's a great show. You can put that one in the W column for Amazon. Congratulations. You got one. On the blue team, we've got QND, Champ 2, Exodus, Diamond 1, and Mimi King, Diamond 2. On the other side, Damian St. Clair, Gold 3, Chris, Champ 2, and Devexium, Champ 2. Now, we watched Chris play a little earlier, and as we know, as a Champ 2, he is kind of encapsulating the journey that I've been talking about for champs, which is how good is your ball control? And while Chris is definitely working on his consistency in that department, I would say he's one of our better Champ 2s at being able to bring the ball down and make moves with it. Unfortunately, Devexium not looking at the entire rotation, or Chris, excuse me, not looking at the entire rotation. So you see Chris up, he sees Devexium in front of him, but he's not looking at Mimi King. Like, he's watching first defender there, or first attacker. He never sees Mimi King flying towards that ball until that ball is on his nose, and it's too late. She's just a little too much. You know, you have to think, okay, Devexium is in front of me, so he's following where first man's putting that ball. I need to be looking, where is second man in that play? Chris, though, he's every man on this play. Takes the first touch. Look at that, soft touch. He takes the space and gets a beautifully powerful touch. 104 kilometers per hour to the right-hand side. That is what separates potential GCs from infinite champs. Is that right there. If he can consistently do things like that, then slowly but surely he'll find himself into Champ 3 and maybe beyond. But, you know, we've seen some other players in that same position. They'll just slap the ball away, and that's something you really got to work on when you have space. The more you can do on the ball, the better you're going to be for your team. And that doesn't mean, like, being able to, like I said, I'm not even talking about advanced mechanics. I'm not even talking about just dribbling the ball over your whole team. I'm just talking about the ability to be at the same speed as the ball, being able to control the ball and make a play on the ball, whether that just be a follow-up dodge into the ball as a challenge or just driving it through and trying to just dribble. But, like, you don't need to be a mechanical maniac to control the ball. Devexium doing a lot of waiting here as third man. Follows the play perfectly, though. Sees that no one else is going to make that play. He gets the bounce and doesn't take himself out of position. Damian St. Clair. That works out. Exiden went for the bump. Damian St. Clair had enough momentum to push him into him. Now, Damian definitely has the toughest job in the lobby, which is trying to create value as the lowest rank as a gold 3. But sometimes creating value is sitting back and watching your team work for you. It's great when you have someone do the group project and, you know, you can sleep the whole time. Damian St. Clair, he is absolutely chilling. Devexium picking up the game-leading goal, and a good job from him setting it all up. Now, Blue, what's the key to getting out here? Let's see how we're handling things. We're watching QND. Sees Devexium. Waits for his teammate. He's got space now. He got space. You got space! Oh, that was very fortunate. But you had space. No one was coming to challenge you. Slow it down. Slow the play down. Your speed control will be a valuable asset. Mimi King trying to control that ball. Unfortunately, everybody from Blue not expecting this, so Mimi King unable to handle the ball. Devexium was playing him real tight, and QND had been leaving for boost. He sees the pop up, and he gets bumped as Mimi King panics and goes around. That all precipitates from that mistouch where Devexium, he drives into the corner, and you just got to let Mimi King lose the ball there. You know, aggressing two players into the corner, very dangerous thing to do. Yinchris will pick up another goal, and the matters get worse. Yinchris swinging out wide, and again, slowing it down in the corner, sizing up the pass to Devexium. He's cooking in this lobby. At the top of the scoreboard, 2 goals off of 3 shots, an assist and a save to boot. Been a part of all but 1 goal. And he'll sit wide as Mimi King, that's a decent shot from the Diamond 2. Exiden cuts the gap. No one from Orange able to hang on to the ball. Again, good space utilization there from QND, where he gave it up earlier. This time he takes control. QND, where's he looking? His camera was flipping upwards there. And pass, but Exiden a little too jumpy there on the ball, it looked like. Yinchris, nice pass to Devexium. Oh my God. How are you still champ 2? He should be champ 3. That's a good touch. Great touch, Yinchris. (5-1), and we're about close to calling it. He said teammates. Oh, no. There's a reason he's a champ 2, and it's not because of his teammates. That excuse doesn't work, champs. Sorry. If you come into my chat and you say my teammates are holding me back, I'm either going to not respond to you, or I'm just going to tell you you're wrong. And if I don't respond to you, that means I don't think you're going to listen to me when I tell you you're wrong. Don't whiff it! Don't whiff it. Yinchris did not whiff it. Unfortunately, Devexium did. Now, how about Damian, man? Damian, big chillin'. 138 points. He's got 2 assists, bro. The goal 3. Getting in there, getting all the dirty work done. You know, nobody ever thanks the guy that cleans the latrines. But everybody knows when he's gone. And that ball downfield will be a pick-me-up goal for QND. And they've gotten few of these for sure. Looks like we do have a private match lobby up right now. Jorbit and Jorbit is the username and password. You say fancy word for toilet, fancy word for janitor, fancy word for... We don't have to continue that word game. But great job from the Orange team, who put on quite the performance here. And they take the dub. All right, we're popping the next players in the queue. Blue currently have the goal advantage, 29 to 25 goals. And there are actually a lot more bumps for blue as well. That's the first time I've seen the bump total that dramatically different. Next up, Vanessa, Bolby, Tene, Beast, Mayo, and Easgo. Hit the ready button for me, please, and thank you. QND, no shot you're calling your team NPC when half the time you just full-face dodged into the ball for no reason. Ain't no way you are calling your team NPC, bro. I got 5 players ready. Vanessa, Easgo, Mayo, Tene, and Bolby. I need... I'm only missing... Who is it? Brain's dying. Beast. Missing Beast. Last call for Beast here. All right, Beast. We'll try him again later. Replacing Beast will be Vadison. Want to see the rebalance happen? You know the drill. Once I see him hit the ready button, and he has, we will create the lobby now. Yeah, you know, I don't really know what's happened lately, but like over the last few weeks, it seems like every day there's at least one person that has to say something like that. And, you know, most people are usually cordial, but it is what it is. Sometimes we be upset. The game is high tilt potential. It's just how competitive games are. But that doesn't mean you have to tolerate toxicity. All right. I have almost I actually do have everyone here. Everyone's just got to join their teams. And yep, once Vadison's in, we go. All right. On blue, we've got Vanessa, Champ 2, Bolby, GC 2. And Vadison, Diamond 1. On the orange team, we've got Tene, Champ 2, Mayo, GC 1, and Radiant, Champ 1. So you got a GC on each team. But on blue, Diamond 1. And on orange, there's a Champ 1. So a slight difference there. And maybe a little more pressure on the blue rotation for orange to exploit. And Tene trying to be that go-ahead man. Now, last time we saw Radiant in the lobby, we were watching him for most of the game. And for half the game, we saw he had a lot of fear in challenging the ball, waiting for the ball to kind of come to him, but not really playing with his team. Halfway through, he started to figure it out and started making better decisions off the ball. Now right here, he's just a little beat into the corner. And it gets kicked out to the side. But joining him this time is Tene from South America. And unfortunately, Tene a chance to control the ball there, and he hits it away. Passing to a teammate there, hitting it with that much power, even if you are intending for a pass. You are kind of making it difficult for your teammate. They do have to make that challenge as well. Thoughtful about where you're putting that ball, even if you want your teammate to chase it down, it might be hard for them to. Radiant will score the first goal as Orange try to figure it out, and unfortunately, they were not expecting the back-end rotation to completely put the ball out. Wait, Mimi King, what was going on? You know, with all that, it is a perfect time to gently remind folks that you can see all the ranks when you join the Active Match channel. And so I ask you to humbly adjust your expectations, especially if you're a higher rank playing in these lobbies. If your expectation is for a diamond to play at your level, I got big news for you. They're not going to. And your expectation that they would is setting your, not just yourself up for failure, but also your teammates for failure. If you don't like playing with diamonds, then don't queue up in BVO. But calling your diamond teammates names is about as lame as it gets. Well, Bolby will try to control this ball from the corner. And he's got the 50 back over to Vadison, who kicks it a little hard, but still away from the orange team. I need you to put in a rank, and you haven't played in a while. Just put whatever your latest rank was, if you can remember. And then if I see anything, I'll just have you adjust it. Mayo on the catch and pop, but Bolby is there. So all of orange. That was a full faith rotation there from second and third man. Is GC from 4 years ago? You could put probably Champ 1. Put Champ 1. We'll see what that looks like. Good challenges. They've frozen the ball. Yeah, unfortunate, though. Radiant couldn't get the ball on target. It's about one of the only options he has available to him. Nice launch there from Tene. I don't know where he's going, though. Blue were not ready to punish that initially. I got to say, though, Tene's got to be so happy with himself. Because it is really clean. It was clean. For sure. Unfortunately, what were you doing with the ball? I don't think he knew. I don't think his team knew. All I know is Tene got that touch and he thought, I'm going for the reset. His body just reacted. Instead of punting the ball into safety, he's like, now's the time to get Meki. Your in-game name should be whatever your display name is in the game. So whatever displays on the name card. Bolby. Working with low boost. What happens here? We're a challenge. We're going for boost. We're going for boost. This third man. You're the guy defending the net. Radiant. You got to be there. You can't go off and get that boost. Make sure somebody's covering the net if you are going to leave to go refuel. Yo, QND, I do not care. You are literally a GC arguing with a Diamond 2, okay? I need you to stop. Your expectations are way too high. And I need you to chill the hell out, dude, all right? That's the last time I'm saying it. You literally caused 3 of the goals for your team to go in. So I don't care how many goals you helped get in. The amount of goals you conceded countered anything good you did for the team. All right? If you want to be a dick to your Diamond 2 teammates, you can be a dick elsewhere. Last time I'm saying it. All right, we got overtime. We're back in the game. This has been a tight one. There have been some openings for both teams. I think the biggest difference maker here in this lobby, it has been a little hectic to come down with the ball. So who can stay aware? Whoever drops that focus first will end up giving up the goal, putting themselves out of position. I would say this overtime definitely encapsulates the soundbite. Don't whiff it. And Orange do not whiff this. Touch the net's open. Mayo sees it. Turns around looking for a demo to open it up. But no. No pass. No shot comes out from Tene. He wraps back around and nobody can get there. Tene hits him with a 360 no-scope. Coming around. He thought he was coming and put right back into the net. And GG's. Give it up for all 6 players in the lobby. As always, guys, thank you so much for playing. You're not in GC, you're champ 2. Okay, well, that's my bad there. But that still doesn't change what I said. I got the rank wrong, but it doesn't mean what I said was wrong. All right, let's go ahead and resolve that game. To an Orange win, and then we'll pop the next players in the queue. Also, you have to keep in mind, I'm pretty sure you guys were up against 2 GCs. I think. It was either that or you were up against a GC and high champ. I can't remember the exact makeup of that lobby. Like, these lobbies can be hard for the lower ranks, man. Well, I appreciate you acknowledging it. Thank you for chilling out. And just relax, man. It's all good. It's just a video game. All right, Checker, Gladiator, Hammy, Plasma, Dark 251 are on the board. I just need one more player. And that is Rockets. I need Rockets to hit the ready button. Rockets. A video game that has devoured your soul. Hey, you are in complete control of your own destiny as far as video games devouring your soul. You can let the video game control you, or you can control the video game. All right, no Rockets. We'll try them again later. Replacing Rockets is JLM. Get on in here and hit the ready button for me, JLM. You're trying to get in. You didn't say anything in the active match channel. Are you trying to type on your keyboard? It's not typing? The lobby doesn't get created until I see everyone acknowledge the active match channel, RL Sports. All right, everybody's ready. I'm going to go ahead and create the lobby. Lobby is up. Let's go. So sick to see me on the cast this past weekend. Yo, thank you so much, Blasky. I appreciate that. For real, thank you. It was great to be back. Got some adjustments to make, but I felt good. Whip it! All right, we got all 6 players in the lobby. Let's go ahead and play the game. On the blue team, Checker 101, Champ 1, Gladiator, Diamond 2, or Diamond 3, excuse me, and Plasma, Champ 2. On the orange team, we've got Dark 251, Champ 3, Hammy, GC 2, and JLM Plat 1. Hey, Mimi, QND. There we go, guys. Can we get some applause for Mimi and QND? Let's go. Conflict resolution in the Twitch chat. That's what I love seeing. That's what I'm talking about. Let's go. Come on now. Huge. We love it. Just like we love all 6 of our players here. I think that this one feels pretty balanced to me, I think. You got GC2, Champ 3, Plat 1 on orange, and then 2 champs and a diamond. Yeah, I would say it's got to be about even here. GC2 is pretty high for a difference maker against, you know, at the highest rank being a mid champ on the blue team. So there should be a lot of first man can opening potential from Hammy. Here he just fakes one out for free. Gladiator misses the ball. And the holes start making themselves apparent. Whoa, whoa. Yeah, that one's a tough one. So JLM, you know, as a plat, these are the types of plays where the ball, it feels like you're just getting whiplash. Right, it comes out and you see the jump. He turns around, but he's not thinking about the entire blue rotation. If that ball's coming out for free and your team's not covering it and you're rotating back into net, you have to think that that shot just may be coming as you turn around. But still, that's a tough spot for him to be in. And not on him to make that touch anyway. I'm trying to watch it from single player's perspective. We'll watch from Checker. Yeah, when you are processed in the queue, the active match channel will pop up underneath the post-game stats channel in Discord. And that is all the information that you need. Okay, whoa, no, whoa, no. Oh, Checker, I feel you, buddy. So Checker's rotating back, right? He doesn't get a touch from his teammates here. What does he do? He turns around and backs up, and honestly, it wasn't a bad adjustment as he turned around, but you would like to see him almost get into the net there. But turning away from the ball and away from the angle on the shot, you saw how uncomfortable a position it made him. And so that's why even getting more comfortable with having your car turned backwards to the play there as you're rotating back and stopping in front of the goal line and learning how to play that ball into your car. Like, if Checker learns how to do that, then he'll find those rotations a little less scary in the future. But you can see his discomfort having to play that ball with his back bumper facing the play. And that can be really uncomfortable, especially when that challenge comes out quickly and you have to react. Yo, that Barbie guy, thank you very much. I appreciate it. It's great to be back. Great time to remind you guys that at the top of this hour, we will be watching some G2 versus Space Station, the semifinal, last qualifier. We're going to be watching from Space Station's perspective. And then at 7:30 Eastern Time, we have a show match between 2 Brazilian stars, Diaz on Complexity and Wisty on Peru. So I'm excited to bring that to you guys. That'll be a best of 5. Blue will score. And take the lead. Hammy, good catch. That's all he's going to get. The rest of his team rotating back. Dark. Again, where are you feeling that pressure? Be careful. I think he made that touch a little more difficult on him, and an unfortunate miscommunication there. As Hammy's got no boost left. But he does get back to the touch. Gladiator misses the ball. Dark 251 getting it across the box, and no shot on target. Hammy's going wide. I think slightly fortunate that that ball wasn't boomed into his net. All right, Damien, sounds good. Thanks for hanging out today, man. It was good to see you back playing some games. 45 seconds left. What do blue give orange here? It's a hard ball. Plasma's a bit uncomfortable. He jumps early and he can't get the touch. Hammy smacks the crackers together and makes some peanut butter beauty with this one. Gets in front of it, helps Dark out with some power, and Plasma gets bounced out of the arena. Bye-bye. All tied up. Now at the kickoff, orange, do they double up? Plasma still feeling the discomfort. And a nice challenge. Hammy, nice challenge. Okay. Now all of orange should push forward on this Gladiator. Oh. Poor Gladiator. So first of all, Hammy makes a great dunk on this. Good read. Unfortunately, it was Checker, not Gladiator. Excuse me. He backflipped. Oh. He backflipped the ball, skirts out underneath him. Right into his net. Unfortunate. After all of that, Hammy. Nice shot. Orange have taken the lead. 2 unanswered goals here late against blue. Dark 251 controlling the ball and wasting time on the clock. Hammy denied by Plasma, and that will do it. GG's. Give it up for all 6 players in the lobby. I'm going to pop the next 6 players. I have to head to the restroom really quick, so as soon as I get back, we will process the next players in the queue. BRB. All right, guys, we are back. Do we have all 6 players ready? We have Harry Hardwan, KO7, Majora, Imagas, but we're missing Pony and Beasts. This is Beast's second try, and they were tagged a little bit ago, so we're just going to remove them. Replacing those 2 will be Monarch and RC. Want to see the rebalance happen? Hit the ready button for me, please, and thank you. You said, what's this SSG match that's happening? It's the semifinal from Sunday. We have Monarch ready, and we have RC ready. Beautiful. I'll go ahead and create the lobby now. All right, guys, lobby is up. Let's go. What's up, D-Rex? How you doing, dude? Great to see you. D-Rex, our now famous statistician for the RLCS, does a ton of work to bring us wonderful statistical knowledge. All right, hang on. I got to send an announcement out to the Discord really quick. All right, message sent. Okay. Do we got everyone in here? Not yet. We're still waiting on everybody. Okay. I put it in Discord, but I'm also going to say it here. If you guys leave the Discord for whatever reason, then it will break your registration. And I've had to go out and manually fix this for people a lot of times now, and this is not something that I am interested in constantly doing. So I'm asking you to mute and hide the Discord if you don't want any pings and you don't want to see it. I don't care. But if you plan on playing, if you don't plan on playing anymore, you can do whatever you want. I don't care. But if you do plan on playing in the future, please just stay in the Discord. If you leave the Discord, I'm not fixing it. All right, I sent the message out in Discord as well. And why are we still missing 2 players? What's going on? We have RC and KO7. We're missing Majora. We have Monarch and Harry Hardwan, and we're missing Imagas. Okay, so our 2 new players here. All right, I think we are good to go. All right, Imagas has made it. And let's go ahead and start the game on the blue side. We've got a full Champ 1 ranked team with RC, KO7, and Link 7771. On the orange team, though, we've got Harry Hardwan, Diamond 3, Imagas, GC1, and Monarch, Diamond 2. So 2 diamonds and a GC versus all Champ 1s. Well, this one, we've seen the Champ 1s win more times than not. I think a little bit of pressure was going to be put on Imagas and his diamonds to perform here. KO7 gonna make that a point here by scoring the first goal. All right. We say total recovery center. Bro was mad. Well, it's just it's a frustrating bug right now that doesn't have an easy fix with the way the bot is set up. So I think the thing that's only slightly annoying is the leaving and rejoining is just, it's hard for everything to work smoothly that way. So I have said it a couple times on stream, but I haven't actually put a message out to the Discord for it. It's more so just like, okay, I'm finally doing this. Anyways, Orange. What can they do? Hyper Knight, what's up, dude? Good to see you back. Harry Hardwan, about as far away downfield as you could be there. And unfortunately, had he been a little quicker just to get back into net, you might have had a play there. Not looking at the rotation, though. Didn't see RC. Good touch out to a teammate. That's safety. See, the hard touch is fine as long as it's into that teammate. Monarch. Good idea there. Harry Hardwand is also close behind. He's getting the bump. He steals the boost out. But a high touch and, ooh, Blue panicking a little bit. Settle down. It's okay. He's doing some statistics homework. Nice. You know, I thought about just retaking a statistics probability class because when I was in high school, I just didn't care enough about that specific subject. Now I find it more interesting. Well, Monarch able to punish here as Blue cannot get back to the ball. They can't hold on to the ball. And each touch is a giveaway. That bounce off the ramp kind of ruined everything for Link. He did try to play it softly. But as you saw, it bounced hard off the corner. The bot does not get rid of your information or your profile. But you lose the necessary role that the bot reads to say that you are registered. So I have to manually I have to manually add that role back to you. But the way the bot assigns that role is when you create your profile, not when you join the Discord. So interesting, but it's whoa! Yo, the tight angle on this from Imagas. Okay, okay, okay. Okay, okay. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I like it. Got him on the dunk. RC couldn't control the ball. Punish him. Disgusting angle. RC's like, why am I getting clipped on? Well, hit a beast mode shot. I love how right in a row we have two people mentioned two different players on G2. Someone's like basically Daniel. Bro's beast mode. It can't be Atomic because Atomic would have had the pass. Not Harry Hardwell. It's like a KO7. Well, our Jorby engineer knows what needs to be done to be fixed. So, it is something that it will happen. But for now, I figure it's a little easier just to send out the PSA. And hopefully my threat of never fixing it will cause less people to leave. Because it's just it's happening a lot more often. Like when we first started, when we did this, like the first 1,000 games of Jorbot, it never happened. So it wasn't a problem for a long time. Ooh. Well, that skips out weirdly, and everyone's got to retreat. No one able to get a hold of the ball. And wow, Imagas gonna make matters worse with the flick here. Let's see. No boosts for Link, and ouch. Just couldn't find the read there. Is this a diamond lobby? All champ ones. on blue, and then a Diamond 3, Diamond 2, and a GC1 on the orange team. Imaga's the lone GC1. Definitely what I thought was going to be a difficult lobby for the orange team, because usually the team of champs win these lobbies. And hey, the match isn't over quite yet. Orange again cannot protect the ball. Imaga's, he was having to catch up from the whip from his teammate, and unfortunately could not keep control of the ball. RC's a little late, but he does get to the ball just in time for a challenge. Monarch sitting back. He's got space. And I think a little too jumpy there for Monarch, but he makes up for it. He stays with the ball and punches Link out of the way. Gives his team a chance, and it's just off the post. But Monarch done his job. Flushes across. And did RC expect the demo out of him here? Or not RC, I believe. Yep, right here. And, oh, no. Monarch wasn't really in the area for a demo. That wasn't the threat they were looking at. But still, Monarch did open up that space a little bit earlier. And it is now 4-2. And the blue team, can they get a goal with any time? Give a chance on the kickoff. Link. See, Link was on the far side of that ball. He did have an out for a pass to RC. RC back to KO7, but it's too high, and you're out of time. GG's. Give it up for all 6 players in the lobby. As always, guys, thank you so much for playing.
Thanks.
All right, y'all, 1 second here. I am popping the next players in the queue. All right, our next players are Shin, Rockets, 95 Kyo, Kairokami, Ethan Allgood, and Xvixity. Please hit that ready button for me. And let's get underway. Am I ever going back to BVO until 7? Probably not, Pony. Casting for 4 hours straight it takes a great toll on me. It's just a lot. So, and I want to do other content on stream as well. So I am trying to extend the stream time slowly over time, but just by doing different stuff. So I only have 5 players ready. I see Rockets, Shin, Kairokami, 95 Kyo, and Xvixity. I am missing Ethan Allgood. I need Ethan Allgood. Last call to hit the ready button. If the ready button doesn't work, type anything in the chat just to let me know you see the Active Match channel. Please and thank you. All right, Ethan Allgood not here. We're going to move him out of the lobby. All right, replacing Ethan Allgood will be Leggett Armando. Leggett Armando, go ahead and hit that ready button once you see the Active Match channel and the rebalance happen. Thank you very much. All right, Leggett Armando has hit the ready button, and we're going to begin. Lobby is up. Let's go.
Thanks.
Say this is a weird lobby. Yep. It's always going to happen when there's only 3 GCs. There's going to be some lopside to it. Go ahead and join your sides when you're ready to go, and we will get on going. All right, 95 kills here. Excellent. We continue. On the blue side, we've got Shin, GC3. 95 kill, GC3. Whoa. And CP the Great, Diamond 1. Have fun in this lobby, CP. On the orange team, now this is where it gets crazy. GC3, Leggett Armando is Diamond 2. And the Diamond 2 scoring on the GC3 Diamond 1 team. CP the Great coming in and kicking 95 kill out of the way. Oh no. Don't cut. Don't cut. Oh no, CP the Great. You got GC3s on your team. They're going to be in the area that you try to cut into. Got to be careful about it. Kane's going to make matters worse by dumping another ball into the bucket as he just misses the challenge. And the quick speed. Nice flip. You see Shin was sitting underneath, and so he uses the flip to beat Shin with speed. Shin's got to try to catch up to it. That was good control there from Kane. But Kane's team is a GC3, a Diamond 2, and a Champ 1 in the Xvixity. So you have a Champ 1 and a Diamond 2 versus 2 GC3s and a Diamond. This should be Blue's game. Obviously, CP the Great, he got in the way on the first goal. But as the Diamond 1 on his GC3 team, he's got to be careful, but he wasn't really responsible for this one. This one is... Oh. I think what Shin's thinking is Kyo's rotated back into net. Kyo's thinking, I'll take the ball around the corner. It's a very aggressive decision from Kyo. But Kyo is a... You know, we've learned over time, Kyo is a very aggressive player, sometimes to his own detriment. And I definitely don't think he was looking to see where Shin was initially on that play. And so he ended up taking the corner out early. That's good speed. And CP tries to recorrect after that first bounce. Kyo does get a demo, but you see Shin playing ultra safe. Also deep rotation. CP not able to get there. Oh, he's going for the read, adjusting, and, well, he didn't force Kane to go high. And sometimes that's all that matters. It's about as much as you can ask for from the Diamond 1. Get up there and cause pressure. Make the game a little easier to read. Now that one, I would say, is on Kyo. But it's tough to say because usually, you know, at the GC3 level, most times they'll give you that one, depending on the player. Nice little pop here from Shin. That must have been tough to read for Kane. Let's see. Kane coming back. He sees Kyo, and, well, there's a lot of action happening in front of the ball there. A lot for him to take in. Kyo could have kept taking that ball. He's watching him. But then, as the ball dumps down in front of Shin, he's already driven too far forward. And that's where you see him start to recorrect. Yo, Dank Avocado, what's up, man? Good to see you. This is proving pretty difficult right now for the blue side. CP unable to keep the ball. They're Xvixity picks up a demo, adds some more pressure. Taking out one of the GCs will certainly help you keep this lead. If I were Kyo, I would have just waited there. I don't know where he's flipping. It just feels like Kyo's just kind of driving around right now. I hear he's watching. Heavy touch. Yeah, too heavy of a touch. Let's see him control that one a little bit more. Meanwhile, Shin. Good space ID here. Pops it up for CP, and you like the idea. Just a little too far forward. And things are going well here for the GC 3 Champ 1 Diamond 2 squad. 2 minutes to go. You've dominated the possession game. And Blue keep coughing this ball up. Oh, you get the bump. Oh, yeah, that's fine, Xvixity. You got to play it tight, and unfortunately, you couldn't come up with the touch. Not a bad decision here off the 50. You want to come forward. You don't have a lot of boost, though. You see Shin has the ball, and honestly, that's tough. If I'm Shin in that position where you're already kind of caught forward a little bit, I thought he recorrected decently, but there was still a long time coming for his team. It's like, even if he gets that touch, I don't know if it matters. I think that rebound comes straight back out to Kyo, and he posterizes the net. Kyo getting challenged on the play. Kane, quick read on the ceiling, just mistimed his flip. Oh, everyone's sitting back there. Kane wanting Xvixity to go, and just too much confusion, and then Xvixity gave it up. Oh, that's unfortunate. The Pug lobbies sometimes give you that kind of miscomm. Oh, very risky there from Leggett Armando. He's lucky that ball's not in the net. Still Kane boostless, and Shin will tie the game. And that all comes back to the aggressive challenge from Leggett Armando. Kyo never gets a chance at a touch if Leggett doesn't take such an aggressive angle at a ball he lost. And Blue are trying to win the game here. Can they get it done? Packet loss for 4 minutes straight is insane. Oh my. Tough. Shin's got space. Control to the corner. Ooh. Heavy launch. Tried to challenge him there. Blue are nowhere to be found on the touch. Orange get a chance to break out. Kane, it's a little too hard maybe, but you're following up those 50s, that's fine enough. Good speed from Kyo on the challenge. Shin following it up. Oh no, CP the Great couldn't get there in time. Kyo coming in quickly and is put back down. Rebound. Look at Armando, doesn't get the touch. Shin wants the space. Kyo, what are you jumping at? Kyo, you gotta relax. Doesn't matter, it's defended. And knocked back across. Blue keep it in the air. Orange keep it in the air. And it will drop to the ground for overtime. The ball scoops itself out. Kyo almost ends the game right there, but unfortunately the ball hit right into Kane's bumper. Look at Armando. Can't get there. He doesn't need to. Xvixity has the save. Nice immediate recognition from CP to go challenge that ball after the first whiff. But don't hesitate. And you certainly can't afford hesitation on defense. Just got to be careful that you don't cough the ball up in front of the box. Good challenge. Forcing Xvixity out to the opposite corner. You have to slow it down here. That's not slowing it down. He just gave it to the Diamond who ripped it wide. Kyo's got to be happy it wasn't Kane on that play. And now, turning off the cam. CP, good idea again. Turn off the cam, go for the demo, open up some space. Kyo's got a chance now. His third man might have rotated a little too closely, and he got burned again! Oh, again, Armando. He kept driving forward despite Kyo having full possession of the ball there. And unfortunately, he was the guy in the midfield to cover. And it goes into the net, and that will do it. Blue will come out on top. But it was a tough one. It's not an easy match. GG's to all 6 players. All right, that was another blue win. So since Jorbot started tracking, blue have 593 wins versus 605 wins for the orange team. All right, chat. We are going to be moving on to some replay review of G2 versus Space Station, watching from Space Station's perspective. Thank you so much for hanging out today on Blue versus Orange. This has been a fun time, as it always is. We'll be live again tomorrow with some Blue versus Orange at the same time as always. We're going to be switching gears here while I get everything situated, so give me a few moments while I do that. Doing some things in the background here before we get started. Gotta click, click. We're just setting everything up because there are a couple of upgrades coming in. So I should just be able to replace it here. I might break it if I do that. Or we do like breaking things. So yeah, let's replace everything. And you know what? Maybe we'll do that in a little bit. Not right now. I have a feeling that that might just break everything if I do that way. Although I might be able to... You know what, let's just do it in a new folder. That way we don't overwrite any crucial things and we can use a backup, just in case. Because if we break everything, I will be very sad. All right, we've done that. Thank you guys for being patient while we get it all set up. Okay. And then I think I can do this. Thanks for hanging out with me here for a second, guys. Done all this stuff, done all that.
Thanks.
Okay. I might have just erased the old one here. We'll see. So So wait, if I hit overlay and I hit refresh. Yep, I think this is the new one now. Okay. All right. We'll see if that broke anything important here soon. And now I'm just doing I'm pulling up G2 versus Space Station here in a momento. Oh no. The illusion. My immersion. All right. All that's fine. Let's pull up Twitch chat. Twitch chat. There you are. Now I can see you again. Finally made it after 12 grueling hours of work. I'm happy you're here, Slen. After 12 grueling hours of work. I got to pull up ball chasing. And we got to change the title. There's a lot we got to switch around in this thing, man. All right, we changed that. We're in ball chasing. We just got to find our old RLCS referee. There we go. All right. And YouTube, this is where we come to a close with you guys. Thank you so much for hanging out today. If you want to keep on watching, head on over to twitch.tv/JorbyPls. Thank you very much. We'll see you next time. All right, they're gone.